So good morning, good afternoon, good evening traders. Victorfx here. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how to choose the right prop firm, or what is the best prop firm for your trading strategy. Okay. Now, first of all, if you don't know what a prop firm is, refer to my previous video. It's described and trying to explain what a prop firm is and how you can make money from a prop firm. Yeah. So now there are a lot of prop firms. I can name a few: FTMO, Ment Funding. We have the Fivers. We have a lot of them actually. We have let's look here, my Forex funds. So yeah, a lot of prop firms, and then different prop firms, different rules, different things. Now, obviously, if you had your trading account, let's say maybe you have a $5,000 account, 5K account, you have yourself the account to play around with in any way you want with your broker. Okay, so you could lose these accounts down to $10. You could literally blow this account in 2 minutes or 5 minutes, depending on how you trade. Now, that is very, very possible for a $5,000 account, or even a $50,000 account, maybe your life savings, whatever. Now, you could blow this down to a $10. You could literally hold a trade for the weekend. You could hold a trade for a weekend, and you could also scalp. There are a lot of things you could do with this account that some prop firms will limit you to. Now, we know that the trading is already hard enough. That's the activity of trading. You have to keep your psychology check. You need to keep your stick to your trading rules and not break your trading rules. So if you have a trading plan before choosing a prop firm, you have to make sure that the prop firm's delivery or the way they offer their services doesn't affect your trading plan, so it doesn't affect your trading, because that is the aim of everything. If not, you just keep throwing money at these prop firms, wasting a lot of money, buying prop firm challenges and failing them, because not just because you are not a good trader, but because their aim and objective are not in line with your trading strategy. Now, there are a few topics you have to look at before you can easily choose the prop firm that you want to work with. Now, the first thing we're going to be looking at is your risk tolerance. Okay, your risk tolerance. Now, some prop firms are going to give you 10% drawdown, 10%, and some are going to give you 12%, like my Forex funds. And the 10%, you could have FTMO here, you could have the funded trader here. A lot of them are going to give you 10%, and then you can see 12% with my Forex funds and so on. So it's all cool. Yeah, we have 12% drawdown. Cool. So you have to check the one that fits your risk tolerance. Okay, are you a more aggressive trader? Do you need more risk? If you can't work with 10% of the account, that's you probably have to risk size down. You have to write down all in your plan how to size down the account, how to manage these funds, and how not to blow the account up. Okay, so the first thing you have to consider is your risk tolerance. I can go through a few prop firms here. We have the 5 hours here. You can see 6% here. We have Ment Funding, just I believe 5% or so. I think you get to keep 5% of the account, 5% drawdown. Okay, you have FTMO here. FTMO is 10%. My Forex fund offers up to 12% drawdown. You can see here 12% drawdown. So you have to check the one that has the best risk management for your own strategy. Okay, there are a lot of more. There are city traders in Imperium. There are a lot of prop firms. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just giving you a list where you have to settle down, look at it before purchasing a prop firm account. Now, the second thing you have to look at is your trading strategy, because if you compromise a strategy for a prop firm, that means you're just going to blow the account. You don't have to ever compromise a strategy. Now, for the trading strategy, do you trade news? Do you trade news in your trading strategy? You allow trading of news. Some prop firms will not allow you to trade news. Some prop firms don't allow trading of what? News. For example, we have FTMO. We have the funded trader. Some of their programs don't allow news trading. We have Ment Funding allows news trading, and the Fivers allow news trading. So you should check those out if you trade news or hold over the weekend. Now, some prop firms don't allow you to hold over the weekend. They don't like you holding trades over the weekend. So you have to obviously check, is my trading strategy in line with this prop firm, or do I just want to get a $10,000 account and blow it? So your trading strategy, everything should be in line with it. Some prop firms, you can't really scalp efficiently due to their wide spreads. So you have to check the spreads and then check if it is something that your trading strategy can easily fit to, instead of just jumping on the ride saying, oh, this is a good prop firm. Yeah, we know it's a good prop firm, but you have to do the work to be able to know if this is in line with your trading strategy or trading plan. If you don't have a trading plan, you most likely are going to blow your account. So I'm going to make a video on that, how to make your trading plan, and we're going to upload it on this channel. Now, the drawdown type, this is very, very crucial because a lot of prop firms these days just manipulate traders, and you think they're giving you a $5,000 loss to blow through, but you don't know that you're just giving a 2.5 or something. So a bit of confusion. Now there are two drawdown types. We have absolute, A for absolute drawdown, and then we have the relative, R for relative drawdown. Now what the absolute drawdown is like, for example, if you're giving a 5k absolute drawdown, it means no matter what you lose, you can lose $4,999, you've still not violated this account. Okay, you've still not violated this 5k drawdown, $5,000 drawdown. But we'll have some prop firms now coming on. They'll tell you, oh, the maximum drawdown is 5,000, but in a day, do not lose. For example, you should not lose 2,500 relative drawdown. What that means is if you're in a position that is up maybe 6,000 and you don't take profit, you don't cash out, and it goes down below maybe $3,000 and you down like 2.5, original balance $2,500, it means you have violated your account. And it's quite funny. You might be up in profit, and just because your trade dips below you, that's depending on your risk strategy. I never risk that much. I risk like 0.2% of my account. If your strategy is like risking 1% or 2% and you go 5% relative drawdown, that means you were up 6% in your trade and you went down 5%. You've lost your account, which is something that doesn't happen when you have your normal $5,000 trading account. You don't get stopped out for any funny things. Now, some prop firms that use a relative drawdown, I could just point them out. You can see my Forex fund. I'm not saying they are bad prop firms. I'm just saying they use relative drawdown, and you should be careful around it. My risk strategy aligns with this, but most likely your spreads are not really the best. But yeah, that's what I'm just saying. FTMO too. Okay, FTMO is a fixed drawdown, I believe. It's not relative. Mint funding is fixed drawdown. The 5 hours fixed drawdown. I'm just listing out a few companies that I align with, and I think they are the most popular and the ones I actually trade with. Okay, so now the drawdown type is very important. Just like